前じゃない、お前じゃない、お前じゃない、お前じゃない。デブデブデブデブ、おデブおデブおデブおデブなんだって。
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun. Really? Bring it on. This one will be frozen.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, you got it. You can't run.
ああ無理だった。
From detective
さすがにね。
to victim.
お前もめんどくさいな。一旦回復しよう。よよよ。電波。ちょっと待って、電波死んでる？電波死んでるくさいな。いけてるか？ギリいけてそう。私の画面からだと一応見えるんだけど不安定になってるな。大丈夫かな時間帯的に不安定かな。あー、オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。なんかつけとこうかな。普段全然つけないからたまには。
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run. Dodge this. I see through you. Confess. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
痛い。
Frostbite. Oh, you got it. You can't run.
痛い。
Cool it. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you.
シールドマン嫌だな。世界ランク上がったから敵が強いよ。
Miscalculated. Dodge this. Bring it on.
ああ、やっと安心できる。まだなんか電波不安定だな。オッケーオッケーオッケー。はあ。世界ランクが上がったからすげえ辛いよ。
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi?
不安定だね電波。
Frequency! Oh, wow! This is a whole book! Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone
す
writing
げえ
them all
気になる。金
down.
脈
Must
め
have
っちゃ気に
taken
なる。
Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
メカジキ2番隊まだあるんだ。
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Guru?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
ボーロー村。
There were reports of a
Boro
possible
Muranda.
disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit.
なんだろう
I
ね。
suspect there's trouble afoot.
気にかけておこ
Sounds good. Haima was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
う。うん。春草や戦の後の夢の又。どこだ。ここか。ちょっと回復したさもあるけど。展望ポイント。おー、綺麗。やっぱ綺麗だよな。伝次郎。
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show.
人前秘舞。
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
ここ最近の出来事について教えて。
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah.
わあ。
Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean?
おう、タイムアウトに
Every
なっちゃっ
single
た。
person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
うん。そうだね。URL はね、ボットくん嫌いだからダメなんだよね。ボットくん URL 嫌いなんだよね。有沢。
Peace at last. Living the dream.
有沢。
Don't I know you?
有沢って名字いいよな。なんか好きだわ結構。
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
ここ最近の出来事について教えて。
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about
す
to
ごい
fall
のんびりして
asleep.
る人だ。
Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
なんか鶏肉落ちてるんですけど。そんな道端に鶏肉が。
I don't understand
お
what
ー、
Her
吉
Excellency is thinking.
久。
I mean, peace
懐
talks?
かしい
Give me a
ね。
break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you
Tsuneo.
can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You sure of
復
this?
活した。
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Tenryo
Captain,
奉行。
you're back.
天領奉行、印象悪いね。一緒に祝賀会に参加するために来たよ。あ、でも何かあったか聞かないとね。
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
こそこそ
I'm sure
話
the
してん
captain
じゃ
would
ね
see
え
where we're
よ。
coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
そうだね。目の前に天領奉行の人いますけど、大丈夫ですか？そんなこと言って。天領奉行の悪口言っちゃって大丈夫ですか？天領奉行ですけど、この人。大丈夫かお前ら。なあ、おい。I just posted on Twitter with your tag. It is just a silly image. あれま。天領奉行ですよ。天領奉行の目の前で奉行の悪口言いやがって、本当にもう。成瀬と松村と
Admit it. We know
松
you've
田だ。
been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
天領奉行いますけど目の前に大丈夫ですか？
Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
松田、成瀬、
Ha! You're as guilty
Uchimura.
as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
おいおい、天領奉行のやついるけど後ろに。待って。
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
天領コミッション。
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This
こんなに
is
可愛いのに
Watatsumi
服が意味わ
Island.
かんないんだよ
We
な。
deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a
Pack
trader on the
roses are
island, so
confused.
naturally I built up some inventory.
So
I was
nanyo.
planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then oh,
もう
but
ちょっとね、
then
なんか
I
こ
was
の辺り
robbed by
もう
the
ちょっと
Fatui.
布があれば
They
可
took
愛いのに
everything.
なー
Now
って
you
思う。
think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we
Adi.
believe you?
確かにさっきファディ見たよ。
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
まあね、そんな下々のも
Would
の
the
になる
Tenryo
ね。
Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems way to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou
こ
Commission
こら
soon.
辺の布がもうちょっと増えたらすんごい可愛い服装なのになんかここが違和
Kujo
感
Sara
なん
and
だ
I
よな
will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the
袖
peace
とか
talks
すごい
began to
可愛い
fall
のに
into
ね
place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that
Achoo.
hideout is.
あっち
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are
またハードゥイ
serious.
と戦う
We will
の
retrieve your goods, and if
ハードゥ
everything
イ
is in order,
強いんだ
we
よ
will prove your
な
innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now,
See the
Traveler,
ruler
I mean,
right?
Captain
Right?
of Swordfish
Shouldn't
Platoon
she
Section 2.
be busy
Would you join me in the
with
investigation?
other things? 一応ね、指揮官なんだけどね。もちろん
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright, follow me.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent.
ここ遠いね。ちょっと一回回復していこう。
Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom
お
of it.
回復してた。どっから行くのが早いんだい？こっから飛べるかな？天領コミッションだって？彼は天領コミッションですが天領コミッションですがマジで目の前で話すの失礼すぎるだろここに天領コミッションいますけどあ、これあったわ。これで行けばよかった。わざわざ飛ばんでよかったやん。ラズベリー。おお。よっ。よっ。よっ。お What? わーお。なんでこんなとこにおんねん。強いし。強いし。いていていていて。どこ行くねんお前。お侍さん一人どっか行ったんやけど。おう。どこ行った？おった。落ちちゃう落ちちゃう。お侍さんが落ちちゃう。ああ、上がってきた。戻ってきた。おかえり。 じゃないの。痛い。また落ちちゃうよお兄さん。お兄さんお兄さん、落ちちゃう落ちちゃう。
Oh, it's all coming out now.
あ、ただいま。マジでただいましてたんだけど。っていうか、どこ落ちた？ここ？あ、ここか。これか。オッケーオッケー。素材大事。危ね。ふう。まさかお侍さんが落っこちていくとは思わなかったよ。
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
軍師様はどうお考えで？
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and its checkmate. The Fatui's presence
うわ、
in the
足早いお兄
is
ちゃんもい
weak
るやん。
at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be
ああ、あの子
hard-pressed to
倒
put
せ
up
ば
a
い
serious
いん
fight.
だ。
Option 2.
早いお兄ちゃん倒すの大変なんだよね。
Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them,
弓キャラ持ってないです。
devastating blow.
持ってるけど弱い
They'd
で
be
す。
caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3.
弓キャラ育てれてないのよ。
We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor.
私今岩なんで
without a touch
す。
of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution,
よいしょ。
but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be
Ball
required during
capture
the
seems
operation,
useful to
or
have.
we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take
そうなんだよね。
advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege.
なかなかね、弓で強い子が
Which
来
is
ない
your
のよ。
preferred option?
一人いるんだけど、ちょっと素材がまだ足りなくて。持久戦になる。感電は言うてだしな。拠点襲撃しましょう。
There's the swordfish captain I know.
力で押し切
Your
れ。
abilities. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle
コ
all
ミちゃん
by
って何がで
yourself.
きるんだっけ？なんか
We
回
should
復
take
が
them
強
down
いん
as
だよね、
quickly
確
as
か。
possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
オッケー。ココミちゃんの能力を知りたいなーとか。知りたいなーなんて思うんですけど。ちょっと一回試そう。
Allow me.
これなんだ？おお、これが回復ね。オッケー、ココミちゃんは回復。長いね、結構。オッケー、回復ね。どこだ？オッケー。あの子を倒せばいいと。んどこ行った？どこ行った？あ、いたんだけどさ、ちょっと誰が火力高いっけ？オッケーオッケー。どこ行くの？よいしょ。どっか行ったんだけど。
will be frozen in time.
へいへいへいへいへいへいへい。
Truth hurts.
どこ行くのあなた。ああああ、泳いじゃった。
Boba, get them!
ああ、危ない危ない。おお、行った。
Teamwork is dreamwork!
No escape. Dodge this. Keep moving.
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
オッケー。一回登って上からね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。あ、これいっぱい回復できるやつじゃない？そこの2人ね。こいつから行こう。
Cool it. Shouldn't get killjoy. We've only just begun. Confess. I see through you. Frostbite. You can't run.
いったはいったお前いったいった痛すぎやろびっくりしたちょっとスープでも食っててくれよいしょ
Let's light it up! Let's move out. Allow me!
Dodge this.
回復量半端な
Nice and spicy! Go in!
You can't run. Fortune fault. Looks like I went too far.
へいへいへいへいあとは多分クリックしてれば終わる
Truth hurts.
なんてところで戦ってるんだ君たちは
Excellent work.
なんてところで戦ってるんだ
All thanks to your genius tactics!
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a
Okay.
battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
全然そう感じなかった
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some
やっ
time.
た
What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to
All
take
right.
a look around.
あの壺怖いから壊しとこうこのファルザンちゃんが可愛いのよ可愛いのよファルザンちゃんめちゃくちゃ初音ミク
I'm on the case.
原神の初音ミクって感じ
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
原神のミクめっちゃ可愛いファルザン育てたいんだよな
This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too deep. So these are the Fatui food supplies?
ここみちゃん全然探してくれないじゃん
Their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
天領コミッションですあ、違います料理しません
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the
Kokomi.
merchant's stuff. Look!
I see.
何か考え事
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right.
なんか疲れてる？
Medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though.
Hello,
right?
Jekon-san.
How can he
Welcome.
stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokumi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
OK? ここに別に何かがあるわけではなさそうかな。パッと見なさそう。OK。じゃあこっちに帰りましょう。よっ。わからん。お、ちょっといただいていくぜ。大根と人参。ああ、すいません。いや、なんのも話聞くつもりじゃなかった。平井さん、話長いよ。ちょっと大根を拝借して。なんかここら辺に瞳ある。ああ、あそこだ。あそこだ、あそこだ。これマッシュで届くかな。よよオッケー。便利便利。そして育ててないので戻してと。
Got a problem you can't solve.
なんでこの小さなめんどくさい女が呼んでいますか？小さなめんどくさい女？どこだ？商人。商人どこ行った？あ、亭主。下か。あ、ここだ。えいよなるせん。
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
パイモン
Sir,
パイモンなんか
I'm
呼んで
afraid
た
you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi
新
Island,
章出没
I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be
飛ん
recognized,
で
mistakes must
パ
be
イモンはいつも
penalized.
飛んでるじゃん
You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me.
呼ん
As
で
for
って
the
なっちゃっ
rest,
た
I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Kokomi と共に散歩する
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma.
ガタガタガタって
I
なって
imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
これはできるんだここみちゃん早いよ歩くのが後ろ姿めっちゃ可愛いよな前から見るとなんかキャラデザ失敗してんなって感じするけど後ろめっちゃ可愛い
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently.
そっか
Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
かつての神社前行ったけどなおう
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not
ここにある
located
やつ
in
ね
Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy
Yoko.
schedule?
Yoko?
Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Yoko だって
You need to take better care of yourself,
め
okay?
っちゃ沖縄
All
の
of
人や
our
ん
fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
おじいちゃんもしかして名字具志堅じゃないか
I beg you,
ゆいな
heed a word of advice. After
お
all
ばあ
this
ちゃんはお
time
ばあちゃんっ
fighting
ぽ
the
くない名前だ
Shogun's
ね
army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in
なんて
these
読むんだろうゆいななのか
negotiations.
ゆうなのか
We
ゆななの
mustn't
か
be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency?
しおりさ
Well,
ん。
I'll be fancy meeting
し
you
お
at
り
a
さんも
place like
年の
this.
割に若い名前だ
Do you know,
ね。
my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she
まあまあ
makes it
まあ
into
でもあるか、
Sangonomiya,
しおりぐらいなら。
I'll be one very happy mother. You're a
これぐらいの
kind
おばちゃん
and
ならおる
gracious
か。
leader. She'd be
そ
in
この
very
展望
good
ポイント行きた
hands.
いな。
I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
あ、わらわら来
Your
た。
Excellency.
岩
Boy,
田くん。
am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh,
Your
Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish too? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
ゆきやくん。
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine.
Their
Then
clothing.
I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright?
はあ、ちょっと疲れた。
Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are.
ここの巫女さんは青い
There's
袴
been a
なんだね。
situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items.
青い袴っ
I'm
て
beginning
実
to
際にある
worry
の
that
か
they've been
な
stolen.
あるのかなっていうか、巫女さんで着てる人いるのかな。
No need to worry.
日本の神社だったら紫、
Really? That's
紫だったっ
fantastic.
け、紫か
We never ceased
白
to
が
amaze
一
us, Your
番
Excellency.
位が
I
高い
sorted through all the petitions received recently
神
and placed
職
them
の
on
人
your
みたい
desk.
な。
Also, according to the
巫女じゃない
schedule,
かでも。
you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right
青
now?
ってあるのか
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
な。Two young lady?
I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya
忙しいね、ここ
Shrine.
み
Then
ちゃ
we'll
ん。
go and make preparations for the victory feast.
うん。
Hey, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
忙しいね。パイモン好きなんだから言わないでよ、うっせえとか。開園の民の集落。次の日の午前中までです。ひろゆきがいる。ひろゆきがいる。何時だっけ ?10 時から12時。OK。そうそうそう。翌日までずっと。産後宮付近。OK。ここに行きましょう。景色がいいね。
Okami isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
またしばらくすると
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
柴田に聞け、柴田に。ここにいるじゃん、柴
Let's
田。
go ask that soldier over there.
そうそう、柴田に聞けばいいのよ。柴田ちゃん。
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
さっきからずっとその話してるじゃん。
I don't know where she's gone.
あら。
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing, and even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
南のん？あそこ？ちょっと高いのね。ここから飛べるかな？飛べるかなっていうか、飛べるかな？あ、飛べそう。よいしょ、よいしょ。でけー。あっ。
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
おお、
It looks
生
like
物。
there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
あそこから中にああ、ここにあった。びっくりした。わあ、おるやん。すごい。秘密基地ですか？いいね。
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
寝てる？
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
え、部屋で休めよ。
We'll go find a doctor right away.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
なるほど。確かにね、さっきのちょっと辛そうだったね。
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. this peace was
so
hard
ne.
won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little
兵
while.
学。兵学読むのが好きなん
If only
だ
there。was some way I could
変わってる
listen
ね
to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
うんうん。
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
あるやん。
Whoa, look at all these petitions.
苦悶状。
So does
公
Coco
文
make
書か。
time to deal with these even when she's
苦悶じゃ
resting?
ね
Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
あ、登っちゃった。
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
今日の午後は、あ、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
That's
just...
これオートにしてるとこうなっちゃうのよ。何も見てないです。
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
So,
is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
剣を制する手段は自制によりてわからん、狩るものなりそのが解体を打ちてその空虚にいずる。むずなんや剣って訓読みあんのこの漢字訓読みあったんだ。知らんかった。これなんだ。Sitting down first but the cutscene your character set up. そうなんすよ。ここみに彼女の一番好きな兵学の本を読んだ。
Kokomi! Oh no! She's fallen asleep! What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! She's got so much to do!
和平交渉はそろそろ起こしてあげた方がいいんじゃない？
We probably should. After all, she did say she wanted to wrap everything up before the feast kicks off.
うん。
Kokomi! Wakey wakey!
ウィキウィキ
Was I
Wake up! パカンカンカン
What time is it?
It's morning! カンカンカン
Time to get going! It's nearly time for the feast!
Really?
カンカンカン。
It's that time already? Ugh. I still don't feel like I'm fully recharged.
後で新しい兵学の本を買ってあげる。そんな漫画みたいな扱いなの？
Yes! I want the latest volume of the Tibet Art of War.
戦争芸術って何？
The Yai Publishing House published it last month, but I haven't had the chance to get my hands on it. No backing out now, okay?
Okay.
Ah, that really perked her up.
Hmm.
Alright, let's get to the feast.
Wakey wakey, カンカンカン。It's morning, カンカンカン。起きてー、朝だよ、カンカンカンカン。起きてー。おう、こんなとこ通れんだ。ガイアさんめっちゃ体力削れてんな。大根。眠いな。おお。飛んどる。飛んど
It
る。
looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Hmm.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
ここみはかがり火に行き。
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
なんていうの？A B A
Our
か。
war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree.
はい。
None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryo Commission for peace talks.
カニ。
I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi
カニが。
Island once and for all.
カニが。カニ歩いてった。
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war.
うん。
This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
カニも聞きに来たのか、ここみちゃんのスピーチ。しばらくすると
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
情報
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential
ああ、
collusion
それね。
between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
平井くん。おお、お魚売ってんの。
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
最近何か起きた？
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish.
なんか聞いたことある声してんな。
During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit...
なあ、こんなでっかい魚一匹もらったっ
But
て
it's fine.
せめてさばいてください。
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
せめて刺身の状態でくれ。
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
いや、せめて刺身に。
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
刺身食べたことないの？ Today's my dinner was 刺身。あ？住民と会話する。ここみじゃない。あっちにいた。鎌沢さん。鎌沢さん。
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
最近何かありました？
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too
Raw
detailed.
fish is rare in England. I don't think we eat it at all. 日本のは大丈夫。海外のは分からんけど。日本のは大丈夫。一度も食中毒とかなったことないよ。
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
あれね。
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
I will give it a try. I like fish and chips. あー、フィッシュ&チップス。名前だけ聞いたことある。
It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
怪しげな兵士。怪しげな兵士。It's my favorite fast food in the UK, fish and chips. Fish and chips なんか、IKEA で売ってるやつが、イギリス人的にはフィッシュ&チップスじゃないみたいな。IKEA で売ってるフィッシュ&チップス、イギリス人が食べたらありえないみたいな反応してるのは見たけど。IKEA なのにダメなんだって感じ。高吉、すげえこっち見ながらやんじゃん。高吉。高吉なのか。
This guy smells of booze.
刺された。
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right?
Yes?
You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
なんてこと言うんだ。
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
酔っ払って。
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resistance?
戦う意志。
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide resistance warrior.
大丈夫か？こっちには天領コミッションがいる
I'll
ぞ。
answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
This guy. What a kill him to
山田
just
さん、
have
こ
a
んばん
normal
は。
conversation. What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
負けねえぞ。
We'll see about that.
どうしよう、こいつが強かったら。レベル90なんだけど。クソ子供育ててないやつで戦わされるんだけど。レベル50ですけどね、こっち。ひどいな。
You're a strong fighter. No
ヒロ
wonder
イン
Her
みたいな倒れ
Excellency
方
chose
してる。
you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
まずは何が起きたか教えてください。ちゃんと条件を言ってからそういうこと言って。
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui. It didn't happen.
おいおいおいおい。
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake.
愚かだな。
What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can
その
put
天
faith
領
in
コミッション
ourselves.
とライデン将軍を見たのは私です
Surely you
が。
agree with that.
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
ただ戦いたいだけでしょう。
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand?
負け犬の遠吠
For
え
the
だな。
sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
何攻め込むの
Too late? What do you mean?
攻め込むんすか
Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
天領コミッションいるぞここに。おい。おいおいおいおいおいおい。ここみちゃん。ちくります。ランララン。はい。かくかくしかじかと。
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on
カニが浮いてる。
war. And they said it's too late to try and stop
カ
them
ニが浮いて
no
る。
matter what we do.
I see.
大丈夫ここみ。
I'm fine. Don't worry.
さすがに。
This is my
インポ
fault.
スターだ。
If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to
なんだこれ。
this.
ん枝が落ちてるんだよな。
I think I understand what Kozen means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow.
寒い
But
ね。
both sides
ス
have
トーブ
already
つけよ
sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure.
う。はい。
I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite
なるほど
hostilities
ね。
during the negotiations.
交渉の場って誰が来るんだろう。
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm.
そうだね。
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
ここみは急いでサンゴノミアに戻り、円満に終了した。早いよー。次の日の午前中まで待つと。一旦ガイアさん回復しとこう。よ。10時から12時。よ。3時間ほどね、平蔵くんには待ちぼうけしてもらって。次の日やったー。今日じゃないじゃん。よ。12時間ほどね、待ちぼうけしてもらって。よーん。よーん。西に北に太陽昇ってない？北に太陽昇ってんだけど。太陽が北に昇ってます。怖い。なんかここら辺にヒュンって行くやつなかったっけ？あった。あれ使えるかな？これで入ったら逆に行ったら泣いちゃうけど。どこいんだ？こっち近いじゃん。あそこね。さっきと同じ位置でいいんだ。帰ってきたゾイと。眠そう。ごめんなさい。
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
ここみちゃん将棋得意でしょ。
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder.
もちろん。
Would you be willing to lend me a hand?
もちろん。
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
交渉現場どこ？こっから飛べるかな？天気が悪い。 天気が悪いよ。ここら辺挑戦とかあるね。遠い。すんげえ遠いじゃん。めっちゃ下だ。かがり火ついてる。お、サラちゃんじゃない？フォルツさん、ハロー、ウェルカムウェルカム。そういうことさんもハロー。
It's been a while, Kujo Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
こんばんは。今回の交渉を見届けに来ました。
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
そりゃあ嬉しいね。それほどでも。
Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration.
椅子座らへんの？
During wartime,
椅子座りな。
restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters.
You're always cute. Thank you.
We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our
椅子
hands.
座りな。椅子座りや。なんで立ってんの二人とも。かかれへんで立ってたら。
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce.
それは良くないですね。
Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Comrades, never trust the Cujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Cujo.
Hey, 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 hey.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
頑張れ、パイモン。
Is it?
やっと座った。
Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Wink.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
Motosuke.
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation.
そうだね。
So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for
お腹
revenge.
痛い。
They want to keep
お腹痛
Inazuma
い。
in
ちょ
a
っと
state of
トイレ行ってき
turmoil.
ます。お腹痛い。 Okay, I'm back. ちょっとまだ払いたいからもう一回リスキするかも。おかわりです。まだ痛いけどどうだ。まあいいや。OK、続き。
One day,
おう。
I will hunt them
顔
down.
が止まっちまう。
Every last one.
よ。
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce.
よっと。
I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
幕府側もそう思ってたんだ。
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
OK。ゴミとともに兵士を説得する。よっ。こんなところにいるよ。
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed.
また腹が痛くなっ
Go
た。
and report to General Goro. And remember,
もう一回離
there can
席
be
し
no
ま
more
す。すい
insubordination.
ません。I'm back again! あ、ちょっとマシになったかも。なぜこんなにお腹が痛いんだ。
And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
ゴロちゃんに合わせろ。ゴロちゃんいねえじゃん。
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
いいね。壊れそうな橋。これなんだ。おう、なんかの世界任務とか Have you eaten properly? My stomach always hurts when I forget to eat. But it has been very cold lately. 私いっぱい食べてるぞ。もりもりちゃんと食べてます。腹ね、もともと壊しやすいんだよね。あれ？どこだ？もともとね、お腹弱いんですよ。あ、ここか。生魚だったらちょっと早すぎだね。早すぎだね、ちょっと。4時間前のやつ、そんなすぐ来る。エネルギーはまだ足りる？
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
おう、頑張れゴロちゃん。
Do you think
ここみはうまくやったよ。
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
あー、終わった。うわ、びっくりした。急にバチってすんなよ。オッケー。いっぱいあんのよ、世界任務が。とりあえずアランならやるか。The colors are so pretty that it looks like alien planet. 確かにね。紫と青緑とピンク。かわいい。ほんとかわいい。めっちゃ景色いいじゃん、これ。あしゃ。保存しとこ。めっちゃかわいい、今の。かわいい。オッケー。ちょっと強化しとくか。もらった分は。オッケー。三原村に戻りましょう。めっちゃほったらかしてる。これかな？どこまでやったんだっけ？Now that you have played Genshin a lot, what do you think of it? めちゃくちゃハマってるよ。普通にめちゃくちゃハマってるよ。めっちゃやってるしな、普通に。 全然配信外でずっと友達とね、最高で13時間ぐらいやってたのよ。なんか13時間ぶっ続けで原神やってたことあって。すごくない ?13 時間って。びっくりしたよね。お互いにびっくりしたよね。なんか、いっぱいやったなーって時計見たら、あれ ?12 時間経ってるねすごかったな、あれは。アマディアおじいちゃん。どうも。そう、すごかった。13時間はすごかった。一番長かった。おう、やばいやばいやばい。音声なかった。おう、ラナの友達か。残念じゃが、ラナは今日森のパトロールに出かけとるはずじゃ。これは隠し通さないと。うん、知ってるぞ。おいらたちアマディアじいちゃんに楽器を持ってないか聞きたくて来たんだ。持ってたら貸してほしいんだけど。It is nice when you have a game that you enjoy. めっちゃ楽しいよ。楽器かね。ちょいとお待ち。今取ってこよう。アマディアさんが部屋から古い楽器を持ってきた。これはモンドの楽器っぽいな。なあ、これ貸してくれないか。すんげえ近いんだよな、この人たち。ああ、ずっと昔森で銀融詩人に出会ってね。そのライアーは友情の証として彼女がくれたんじゃ。花園の夢、森の記憶。ザクロが歌い、リンゴがパチパチ手を叩く。なんとも良い歌じゃ。さあ、お前さんたちに貸してやろう。ライアーの音で森の暗闇を照らせば、彼女にも聞こえるじゃろうか。心を込めて演奏します。ちゃんと返すから安心してくれ、アマディアじいちゃん。ありがとな。あ何ウェーブボートで行けってこと？乗れないんですけど。こういうこと？あ、こういうことね。よいしょ。このボート操作しづらいよね。魚バイバイ。まず最初に迷子になったのはスダッペ。スダッペのことを相談しに行く。その友達がアランラナ。そう考えると子供たちをさらったのはアランラナってことにならないか？アランラナは友達をパンチ一発で村まで飛ばした。そのアランラナの強烈、なんか違う気がする。早いよ、パイモン喋るのが。追いつかないんだけど。モラ。まあいいや。モラいいや、とりあえず。ここ通って、こっち行って、モラ。迷子になってもアランラナが助けてくれるって。やっぱりアランラナが子供たちを助けて村に送り届けたって考えるのが正しいみたいだな。ミス様が今回ファディに遭遇したのって偶然なのかな？お金を流しすぎだろ。なんかそういう文化あんの？今回はたまたまラナがいてくれたから、早いんだけど、パイモン。なんかホリホリしてるわ。すんげえ掘ってんだけど。すごい掘ってんね。やばい、これ。絶対つくか。ああ、襲われちまうよ。
Oh, so sorry.
Eat this!
Bring it on!
Out of the frying pan!
I'm getting sick of this. Get moving! Truth hurts!
お姉さん痛いよ、殴らないで、痛いよ。
Don't push your luck. Come back!
Out of the frying pan!
痛くなくなる。
Fracture!
痛いよ、殴らないでよ。
See, just follow my.
パッロフの子日誌に、予想通りルニアの姉子の運は驚くほど悪く、何ヶ月間のボーナスが全部飛んでしまった。誇張せずに書くが、ほとんど丸裸にされて、今は3人でベルトを1つを分け合うしかないような惨状だ。ったく、ゴールデンマウス団のペテン師たちに追い出され、とりあえずここで野営することにした。湿度が高くて、武器のメンテナンス用のオイルも尽きてしまいそうだ。でもルニアの姉子はまだ元気で、大儲けの匂いがするなんて言ってる。ジリーはまだメソメソして嫌がる。あいつが予約した金張りの斧とおさらばだし、アハンガルの娘の方も望み薄だ。2発殴ってやったらようやく泣くのをやめた。違う。大根人参。やん。
Boba, get them!
見えないんですけど。ん？絶対拾えてない。オッケー。焼ける。獣に襲われちゃう。
Out of the frying pan!
Truth hurts! Dodge this!
Nice and spicy!
Freeze!
こっちだな。あの距離だと襲ってこない。絶対なんか拾い忘れてそう。キノコンだ。キノコンじゃないのが反応しちゃった。やばい、キノコンの胞子が燃えちゃった。残念。痛い。キノコン痛い。キノコン痛いよ。こいつも痛いよ。痛い。吹っ飛ばされる。よいしょ。痛いって。あ、キノコ落としてるじゃん。よいしょと。あ、まだいた。なんか挟まってるおじさん。おじさん挟まってるよ。あ、間違えた。キノコ欲しいんだけど。おじさん何してんのそんなところで。オッケー。まあ道中だからいいさ。 あの人たち何も守ってないよ。何も守ってなかったの。やった。またキノコンがいる。もういいや。痛い。まだ残ってる。痛い。どこ？当たってない。キノコの山キノコの山思い出しちゃった。なんか知らんけど鉄取れてるし。
Oh, it's all coming out now.
死にかけなんですけどシャンリンが。もうワープポイントだ。ワープポイントがあるならば一瞬帰ろう一瞬帰ろう。オッケー。荒れてるね。バナラーナ。ここら辺は何かあるわけではなさそうかな。洗礼ちゃん一緒に行こうか。拾っとこうか。よっ。んリンゴ。オッケー。よっ。レちゃんどこ行った？いた。よっ。まあいいや。普通か。
It's all coming
しょっ
out
ぱ
now.
いね。奥へ進む。こっちだよな。奥の家ってこの話してたの？あ、ここは村みたいだな。カレン、ラナと一緒にキャンプした時石の小屋を見たよな。覚えてるか？まん丸のあれだね。ここなんだかまるで小人族の国みたいだな。ここがアランラナの言ってたバナラーナなら、あれがアランナラの家なんだろうな。でも誰もいない。そうだな。俺たちの姿を見て隠れちゃったんじゃないか？視線を感じる。オイラは感じないぞ。でもカレンはそういうの鋭いからな。アランラナが言ってた通り、教えてもらった曲を歌うべき時かもしれない。タイムのメロディーってやつだよな。大きな夢を歌ったメロディーだって。確かあいつ言ってたぞ。僕たちの夢、僕たちの世界に入れるだっけか？コホン、じゃあ歌うよ。せっかく楽器借りたのに。楽器で演奏しよう。おう、カレンの演奏もアランナラの世界も楽しみだぜ。 このような奇妙なゲートは玄武の扉と呼びます。その中の挑戦をクリアすると何かいいことが起こるかもしれません。玄武の扉の前に立ち、古びたライヤーでアランラナのメロディーを奏でると目覚めさせることができます。その後足を踏み入れることで挑戦にチャレンジできます。熱くなってきた。よし。やった。挑戦中、制限時間内にすべての玄武の種を集め、玄武の扉に戻る必要があります。その間に敵から攻撃を受けると、挑戦の残り制限時間が減ってしまいます。玄武の扉に入ると、奇怪な夢の花が出現することがあります。これら花の近くにある結界の中にいると、自身の存在を敵から隠し、戦闘から離脱することができます。また、雷元素で夢の花を活発状態にすると、挑戦中の残りの玄武の種の位置を示してくれますが、結界の力を失ってしまいます。雷？
We're going to hunt.
どっちがいいんでしょうね。間違えました。これ？かわいい。琴を演奏してる製造くんかわいい。どこ？あっち？足りねえ。どこ行った？あれ？どっか取り落としたの？あれだ。戻って試練をクリア。戻るのはどこだ？こっちから行ける？行けそう。よっ。オッケー。いけますね。よっ。おお。本石ね。
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Good for storage. なんかある。変なマーク。タイムのメロディーを弾く。ファミソファド。ぽよんぽよん。あれ、アランナラだ。 きゃ、捕まえないで。お宝はあげるから。お宝はあげるから。お宝ってなんだよ。っていうか捕まえるつもりなんてないぞ。そうビクビクすんなって。おいら、パイモン。こいつはカレンだ。いい奈良だぞ。お前は？ふう、いい奈良なんだ。よかった。あ、じゃあアランラナに歌を教えてもらったの？僕はアランマ。アランラナはあなたたちを信じてるみたいだけど、みんなはバナラーナに奈良が来るとすごく怖がるんだ。アランマは怖くないの？うん、前は怖かったでしょ？あれでここまで読んじゃった。前は怖かったけど、金色の奈良はいろんなところに、いろんな場所に行ったでしょ？あなたと一緒にいる小さなタンポポや胞子も、あなたはいい奈良だって言ってる。わあ、アラン奈良って、胞子とかの植物とも話せるのか？胞子は植物じゃないっすね。奈良カレンが正しい。パイモンは間違ってる。もし森の中でそんなことを大声で言ったら、植物は悲しんで、胞子は怒る。そしてキノコンに変身するかもしれない。もう細かいことは気にすんなって。それはそうと、ここがバラナーラーナなのか？前にお宝を見つけた場所と似てるけど、なんか違うよな。おっきな石の家はあるけど、でも、ちょっとがっかりした？思ってたのとちょっと違ったぞ。バナラーナは賑やかなアランナラの村だと思ってたぜ。みんなでアランナラのダンスをして、アランナラのごちそうを食べて、アランナラの仕事をして、それにアランナラのキャサリンがいたり。そこまでは思ってなかったぞ。みんなバナラーナにいるよ。ただ怯えてるだけ。だから奈良カレンは金色だけど、まだあなたたちを招き入れるわけにはいかない。金色？じゃあ銀色は？銀色はダメなのか？銀色は月と同じ色。すごくいい。へへ、でもそれってここはバナラーナじゃないってことか？ここはバナラーナじゃない。あ、それともここはバナラーナだって言うべきかな。でも本物じゃない。一体どっちなの？奈良カレンがアランナラを助けてくれたらみんなも怖くなくなる。そしたら本物のバナラーナに入れるよ。ついてきて。アランナラを助けたらお宝が手に入るから。わかったぞ、お前。お宝って言いたいんだな。任せろ、手伝うぜ。アランナラを助ける。お宝ね、覚えておくよ。そう言われると本当にお宝があるのか心配になってきた。かわいい。座れないんだ。すごい、ちゃんと2階があるよ。2階があるし、なんか瞳の気配がするな。椅子座れない。ここはダメなんだ。オッケー。めっちゃガタガタってなってたモデル。あ、なんかすごい調子悪いな。どうした？なんかすごいラグいな。どうしたんだ？ちょっと待って。充電してるし、ネットつながってるし。どうしたんでしょう？いい街？あ、動いた。あれ、閉じるとすごいな。なんかすごいラグいな。なんでだ？どうしたパソコンが一瞬重いのかな？もしかして。こうしたら全然動くのにな。よ。あ、こうしたらいけるか。 治った。治ったっぽい。オッケー。なんかさ、瞳の反応があるんですけれども。よっ。おー、すごい。階段になってんだ。アティサラ。なんかそこら辺に。ああ、そこにあるじゃん。オッケー。よっ。エンジン像上か？ああ、ああ、でっかい宝箱。でっかい宝箱。登れない。ここ登らなきゃいけないか。ああ、ああ、ああ。いやー。登れないよ。こういう時は諦めてここに立って、こういう時はね、ここに立ってこうして、間違えた。変更して、OK？ こうするんですよ。
Take it and have fun.
いやー、便利。チートじゃないもん。で全然育ててないと。育てたいなー。素材集めまた友達に手伝ってもらわなきゃ。天神像上これ。上っぽいよな。上、先行くか。めっちゃあらんなら無視してるけど。よよよよよ。あそこにあるじゃねえか。めっちゃ下にあったやんけ。やったー。ブー。おー、広がったねー。なんか持ってた？あ、そうだ、さっき拾ったわ。オッケーオッケー。で、こっちね。高いよー。えい。ブンブンブンブン。とりあえず助けれたかな。ハスだ。 これ確かティナリー師匠のやつにいるんだよな。拾ってた。オッケー。これがランガルたちの家。大きな石は良くない。彼なら彼大きな石を消せる？おお。モラモラ。モラ。モラ大事。こんなとこ入っていっちゃったよ。危ねえ。危ねえ。どこ行った？すぐどっか行くんだから。おう。プレイスミツミーピンコン仮暮らしのリッティ。ああ、こんな感じなんだ。リッティ見たことないんだよ。あんまりジブリ見たことない。オッケー。バイバイキノコン。そういえばキノコンって食べられるのか？キノコそっくりだから味もキノコっぽいのかな。キノコンを食べるなんて考えるだけでも恐ろしい。そんな？これ何？なんか瞳があるんですよね、ここに。瞳欲しいな。こんなか？ん？ここじゃないか。ん？上かな？瞳がここら辺のどこかに。よっ。ここかな？おうおう。あれか？ん？ん？ん？あの上？もしかして洗礼ちゃんがいるからあの上なのか？これどっから行くんだろう。あ、これぴょんぴょんぴょんっていかんといかんやつ。いった。あ、あー、死んだ。お前切な。あいつら地味に攻撃力すごいよね。ああ、怖かった。パティサラ拾っとこう。ねえ、あれめっちゃ怖いんだけど。あいつらすんごい吹っ飛ばしてくるからさ、マジで怖いよ。そこ飛びたいけど。飛びたいけど、ここ登るしかなさそう。にゃにゃにゃ。 うん。どっから行くべきなのでしょうか。あっちか。まあさっきの瞳はいずれ集めに行きましょう。しょうがない。そういうことだ。そういうことだったんだ。おー、ピラミッド見える。砂漠が見えますね。Okay. How high can you float with the flying character? Float? Float? 翼出すやつ？風の翼？風の翼はいつでも使えるけど、攻撃された後は使えないっていう。見て、ワナキだ。気をつけて、あいつら話しかけるとすぐ怒る。いつもプンスカしてるんだ。トリックフラワーのことですか、バナキって。なんだよ、ただのトリックフラワーじゃないか。危ないよ、危ないよ。早く逃げよう、バナキに気づかれる前に。いや、トリックフラワー嫌いなんよ。怖い。いや、怖いでしょ、トリックフラワー。普通に怖いよ。まさか本気でトリックフラワーを怖がってるわけじゃないよな。とにかくランマー心配するな。オイラたちが手伝ってやるから。な、カレン。やだなぁ。ラナを助けるためなら仕方ないか。嫌だけど。どうか気をつけてならカレン。炎のトリックフラワーでしたね。
Oh, I'm looking for...
炎のキャラばっかいてさ、全然他の子がね育てられてないんですよ。だから炎の敵が来られるとマジで困っちゃう。ドーン。
Oh, so sorry.
痛い。痛いわよ。
Dodge this.
はいはいはいはいはい。
Confess. Cool it. Dodge this.
ちぶといなー。あ、うん、またー。
This will be frozen.
3体はやだよー。一番弱くなる。痛い。 と言ったし。痛いわよ。間違えた。
Let's light it up! Cyclone!
どこ行った？いた。
Fracture! Freeze!
すごい、奈良カレンは最強。バナキもう二度と来るんじゃないぞ。よし、ジュリパナに行こう。これで、そこでアランナラの曲を歌えばバランナーラに入れる。大きな帽子をかぶって空を飛ぶことができるキャラクター。スカラマッシュ？いや、無限じゃないですね。結構短い。多分、でもあれかな。成長させたらもっと飛べんのかな。わかんないけど。全然育ててないから。高さはこれぐらい。早く前に行こうとするとこんな感じ。そうそうそうそう。だからまあちょっと登るのめんどくさいなって時にしか使えないかな。多分カズハだったらもっと飛べるはずだけど。まあちょっと登りたい時はだね。そうそうそうそう、結構便利だけど。この上にありそうだな、瞳欲しい。ここにありそう。これで地下だったら泣いちゃうけど。ないもしかして。地下かこれ。なかった。この中とか。あった。オッケー。一気に熱くなってきた。よいしょ。バナナーナに戻りましょう。じゃあとはいえもう3時間ぐらい配信してるのか。また字幕変になった。よし、片付いたな。あら、まあ約束のお宝は？お宝って奈良に協力してもらうための呪文じゃないの？そんな、騙された。私も。でもあらん、まあ、お宝なんて言葉どこで覚えたんだよ。奈良を観察したんだよ。奈良はお宝って聞くと急に親切になって他の奈良の手助けをするよね。なるほどね。よ、上着脱ごう。さすがに暑い。お宝に目がくらんで悪さをする奈良もいるよ。そっか。いろいろ勉強になったよ。奈良カレン、パイモンありがとう。お奈良に帰ろう。あなたたちはアランナラを助けてくれた立派な奈良だ。これならバナラーナに来てもみんな怖がらない。シュリパナの前でアランラナの歌を歌えばバナラーナに入れるよ。シュなんとかって不問の書いてある。シュリパナ石なんかじゃない。石じゃないんだ。ファミソファド ランナラがいっぱいいるぞ。同じ場所みたいだけど、でもビージャの実を手に入れないと。おいらにもわかるぞ。漢字がまるで違うよな。さっきの言葉が正しいなら、もうバラナラーナに着いたってことだよな。じゃあ次はラナを助けるためにビージャの実を手に入れないとな。ビージャの実？なるほど。とにかくここが本物のバナラーナだ。まあ正しくはマハバナラーナパナだけど。長い名前だな。名が多すぎるぞ。そう、長すぎるから普段は短くして読むんだ。奈良の言葉で言うと、偉大な夢のバナラーナって意味になるかな。夢。そういえば前に学者のとこでアランナラに会った時も彼は夢を見てるみたいな状態だったよな。Why do the character no longer have voices? ここのストーリー？ここのストーリーでボイスがないってこと？世界魔人任務と伝説任務だけはボイスがついてるんじゃない？さっきのバナラーナは現実。つまり私たちは今夢の中にいるの？ずーっと昔、僕がまだ種ですらなく、サルバで眠っていた頃から、こんな伝説が語り継がれてる。I'm so used to hearing the English voices. なるほどね。バナラーナは一度滅びた。それで僕らはこの夢の中に住むようになったってね。そんな過去があったのか。それはもう恐ろしい話なんだよ。空が真っ黒になって、強風があらゆる大木を野原の草みたいになぎ倒した。それからあちこちにおぞましい怪物が現れた。それが記憶じゃなくて伝説でよかったよ。とにかくバナラーナの夢から出るときはシュリパナに向かってタイムのメロディーを歌うんだ。戻ってくるときも同じようにね。ついてきて、ビージャの実の件はアランラジャが何とかしてくれる。アランラジャは大きな家のあたりにいる。ナラカレンとパイモンが望むならみんなに自分の姿を見せてる。アランカビ、アランマニ、アランニシャット、アランリラ、アランイシャ。アランが全部名前につくんだ。アランマが奈良を連れてきたか。考えが正しければ。考えが正しければアランから喜びのビパリアスが必要だろう。ただアランナクラはまだ戻ってきていない。かわいい。瞳どこ？瞳の反応がしますよ。歪んだ筆跡の記事。だから奈良と同じように起きたことを記録する。奈良のように早く忘れることはないし、記憶を共有できるわけでもない。でもそれも面白そうだ。ここら辺なんだけどな。ここ登るの怖い。背高い人に任せるか。ここじゃなかったわ。
Catch the wind.
追いかけてきてる。さすがに来ないか。 わあ、影見えてる。かわいい。どこだろう、瞳。下？これさっき落とされたやつかな。さっき落とされたとこか。でもどこなんだろう。下かな、瞳。これは丸くなってるだけで家じゃないし、もう一個下の層みたいな。ここら辺にあるはずなんですが、ないね。で、ここか。あらんらじゃ。あら、かわいい。ごめん、机上がって、勝手に机に上がってすいません。おや、奈良かい。これは久しぶりじゃの。大きくて金色で、彼の言っておった通りじゃ。バナラーナへようこそ。奈良カレンとパイモンはすごいんだ。バナキだって怖くないんだよ。Standing on his desk. So rude. I'm sorry. おお、そりゃすごい。アランラナの歌でバナラーナに入ったということは、アランラナが信用したということじゃ。いい奈良に違いない。変なの。なんでアランラナがオイラたちをよこしたってわかるんだ？アランナラにはそれぞれの持ち歌があっての、メロディーも異なる。だからそれを聞けば誰が帰ってきたかわかるんじゃよ。アランラナはずっとアビディアの森とアルダラビカヤアルダラビカヤ荒野で奈良と仲良くしておる。だからわしも長いこと会っておらん。歌声を聞いた者は皆アランラナが戻ってきたと勘違いして喜んでおった。じゃがバナラーナに入ってきたのが奈良だと知ってみんな怯えておる。じゃからわしがアランマに頼んで奈良カレンがいい奈良じゃとみんなに話してもらおうと思ったのじゃ。なるほどなるほど。でもアランマの話だとオイラたちが解決したのは夢の世界の外の問題ってことだよな。それって役に立ったのか？マハバナ。うわぁ、アランナラの言葉って覚えにくいぞ。マハバナラナパナ。夢の中のバナラーナは夢の外のバナラーナの影じゃ。奈良カレンが外の問題を解決してくれれば夢の中だって良くなる。だからありがたいんじゃ。へえ、そっか。あ、そろそろ本題に入ろうぜ。カレン、奈良の話を。ビージャの実が必要なんだけど。アランラナの大事な友達を助けるためにビージャの実が必要なんだ。それに、オイラたちにとっても大切な友達だから。二人に、いや、二体のアランナラに状況を説明した。ビージャの実か。前にあれを用意したのはずっと昔のことじゃ。あの時はまだ金色の奈良やアランムフクンダもいたと聞いておる。まだ金色の奈良がいた。あの頃のわしには逸話や夢が山ほどあった。もうずっと昔の話じゃ。アランラジャが昔話を始めようとしてるぞ。おならおならになっちゃう。しょうがない。日本語にないから。急いでるんだ。時間を無駄にできない。この逸話はすでにわしの記憶ではないし、わしが語るべきことでもない。話をビージャの身に戻そ マラーナのせいでラナが大怪我をしたんだ。違うわ。パイモンじゃん。マラーナのせいでラナが大怪我をしたんだ。早くビージャの実を持っていかないと。アランラナはとてつもなく長生きなアランラカラリだってとにかくすごいんだ。だからナララナはこれ以上悪くなったりしないよ。だってなんといってもビージャの実は。その通りじゃ。アランラナがいればナララナの状況は変わったりせんじゃろう。じゃがアランマ、覚えておくがいい。ナラは木とは違う。彼らは傷つきやすく、彼らの時間は少ない。そうだね。ナラカレンとパイモンの頼みはアランラナの友達とアランラナの頼みでもある。ここは一肌脱がなくちゃ。よろしく。とは言っても、ビージャの実を実らせるにはナラカレンとパイモンの助けが必要じゃ。うつぶさいをせねばならん。じゃが、アランナラの多くが森の中をさまよっておる。君たちはバナラーナの気配をまとっておるから、みんなを説得して連れ戻せるじゃろう。どう考えても緊急事態なんだけど。さっきアランラジャも言ってたよな。奈良には時間がないって。急いでビージャの実を手に入れないと危ないんじゃないのか。奈良カレン、パイモン、ビージャの実の物語にも、うつぶさいを経ることですくすくと力強い実が育つって書いてあるんだ。どんなに悲しくても、アランナラの奈良の友達とアランナラの友達が一緒にうつぶさいを楽しむ必要がある。そうすることでビージャの実に力を与えられるんだ。わかったよ。なんだか無理やりこじつけた理由な気がしなくもないけど、アランラカラリが謎めいているのと同じように、これもアランナの儀式とかアランナの祝祭みたいなもんなんだろうな。あ、でもうつぶさいをするならみんなを呼び戻さないと。ちょっと前にアランパンドたちがアーパームゴーリンに行ったんだ。それにアランナキンたちもまだガンダ丘にいるはず。もう誰もラナカレンとパイモンを恐れてはおらんから友達になるといい。わしにも昔奈良の友達がおった。懐かしいの。それから足割った堂のバサラの木からバソマの実を取ってきておくれ。3個あれば十分じゃ。足割った街道、バサラの木、バソじゃがわしもずいぶん夢の外に出ておらん。足割った堂の場所もすっかり忘れてしもうた。アランマと奈良カレンで晒しておくれ。うん、奈良カレンとパイモンと一緒に冒険してみるよ。アランマと一緒に冒険だ。そういえばビマラ村の件も気になるな。子供たちを狙うやつのことアランナラに調べてもらおうか。あれま、そりゃきっとマラーナの化身の仕業だ。あやつらはアランナラばかりか小さい奈良まで傷つける。ビマラ村付近の話だと、いくつか前の太陽と月の時、デーバーン高山でアランラキャを見かけた。あいつが悪事とやらを調べてたぞ。アランマじゃん。あいつが悪事とやらを調べてたぞ。奈良カレンとパイモンが探してる悪い奈良と関係があるかも。なるほどな。アランナラは神出鬼没だし、妙な出来事を目撃してるかもしれない。それと他にもいろいろ知りたいことがあるんだけど。バソマの実は夢と力の詰まった果物。ビージャの実ほど強力じゃないけどすごいよ。アシュバッタの木がバソマの実のエネルギーを吸収することでビージャの実がなる。あれこそが草木を支配する神が手ずから植えた偉大な木。アランナラ一族の原点でもある。マラーナの化身って そうそう、初めて聞いた時から気になってたんだ。イッサムが同じようなこと言ってたし。あれはもう随分と昔のことじゃ。かつてアランナラは大地の上を歩き、奈良や万物と仲良く暮らしておった。森にはまだマラーナもおらんかった。ずっとずっと前、あの災難が起きる前までは。たくさんの者がサルバに帰った後、マラーナが地上で猛威を振るい始めた。森がようやく生気を取り戻すと、アランナラは身を守るため、本物のバナラーナを夢の中に隠したのじゃ。つまり、マラーナはその頃から姿を現したってこと？森はもともと死が何かを知らんかった。枯れた花や死んだ獣に満ちた大地を思い出すあの日までは。ちょうどその日、大地は自らが漆黒の毒地をかつて口にしたことか。あるいは今まさに口にしようとしていることを思い出した。そして川は太陽が沈み、あらゆる水が蒸発した真っ赤な世界を頭に思い浮かべた。そして彼らは死が万物にいやおうなく訪れることを知ったのじゃ。その時、マラーナが誕生した。それがつまり死じゃ。その存在を知った者には必ず死が訪れる。マラーナにはすべてを死に向かわせる力がある。マラーナは大きくて暗いくねくねしたものを自らの化身に選び、死をもたらす使徒にする。だからイッサムはファデュイを見て怯えたのか。大きくて黒い服を着てたから。もちろん伝説ではマラーナの化身の形ははっきりせん。獣か鳥か、それとも奈良か、はたまた疫病か。じゃが伝説は単なる伝説じゃ。それはもうわしの記憶ではない。へえ、なあ。カレン、オリラたち、まだまだやることがいっぱいありそうだな。もう慣れたよ。アシュバッタを探して、バソなんとかを手に入れるんだっけ。それから、デーバーンタカ山に行って、アランキャに会う。これで合ってるよな。それで、アパームゴーリンのアランパンドゥと、ガンダオカのアランナキンを。もう、アランナラの名前は難しすぎる。奈良カレン、パイモン、これあげる。僕の観察によれば、奈良は記憶するときにこういうのを使うんだよね。でないと奈良は記憶がぐちゃぐちゃになって物語を作れない。これ年季の入ったノートだな。おう、奈良バルナの忘れ物か。同じ金色のカレンの手に渡るのもある種の縁じゃな。彼はこれを森林書と呼んで、わしらと一緒に森を冒険するとき物語を記しておった。じゃが、その物語もすでに失われてしもうたが。奈良カレン、これがお前さんの役に立つといいが、わしもうつぶさいを楽しみにしとるよ。長いですね。長っ。今日はとりあえずここら辺にしとこうかな、じゃあ。えぐ長いな。でも第2章にはとりあえず行ってんのね。オッケーオッケー。一旦帰りましょう。Seeing the bowl of mushrooms on the table makes they look like cannibals. カニバリズムっぽいね。同類なのでは。OK。今日はこの辺りにしとこう。 しっかり3時間ぐらいやったしね。おう。ガイアさんのかっこいい顔でも見せて終わろうか。いやー、頑張りましたよ。でも結構進んだんじゃない？伝説にも1個あったし。ね、なんか、全然そんな時間経ってるように見えなかったわ。まあ、ストーリー読んでたからっていうのもあるかもしんないけど。あ、来た。オッケー。ではでは、本日はこのぐらいにして、明日はまたね、10時からデュオリンゴの英語配信をやりますので、またね、お時間合えば来ていただけると嬉しいです。
Come on, let's get moving.
ごめんなさい、ガヤさん。ごめん、ガヤさん。It was fun, me too! ってな感じで、それでは皆さんお疲れ様でした。バイバーイ、お疲れー。